Good morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, grains are higher overnight because of the dry weekend and the fact that for the next 2 weeks, most of the Midwest, especially Illinois West, will be drier than normal. At least will be on the cool side from a temperature standpoint. For the month, soybean prices are up 72 cents, meal $16 a ton, oil 300 points. Chicago wheat's up 19 cents, Kansas City's up 26 cents, and corn's up 37 cents a bushel. And we're getting to some areas like 960 in November beans, close to 365 D's corn, and over 550 in December wheat, in which nobody even imagined that we would be close to on September 1st. But here again, drier than normal August, warmer than normal August, some flatline winds that flattened the Iowa corn crop. All these things contributed to funds covering their shorts, adding to their long in beans, being long meal, adding to their long in soybean oil, and now long wheat. We estimated they're long in maybe 150,000 contracts of beans, short only 50,000 contracts of corn, maybe long 70,000 contracts of soybean oil, and 15,000 contracts of Chicago wheat. The deliveries were light. Only a few meal contracts were put out, and that's, especially in oil, kind of a surprise. But given the uncertainty of the crop size and given the large fourth quarter U.S. exports of beans and corn, it might make some sense that there were no deliveries yet. We will be watching to see if China continues to buy U.S. soybeans. We're in the market until January. After that, Brazil is cheaper. And we'll be watching both Europe and Russia, where the farmers are not selling wheat, and that's caused those prices to go up, world prices to go up, and it's helped our futures market here in wheat follow the higher corn market. September 11th is the next USDA report, and it'll be key to see what the USDA feels the crop size is, both corn and beans, and if there's any reduction in demand because of COVID, and just what the world outlook picture looks like for 2021. Also, fairly soon we're going to start seeing farmers getting to the cornfield. Farmer's been a good seller of beans, but he's been a reluctant seller of corn, and still talking about storing his corn for maybe higher prices down the road. So on September 11th, we also have a new survey of acres and yields in Iowa, and then we'll see what the government says as far as yield. There are some that still think 177 corn yield is possible, a 2.5, 2.6 carryout for 2020 is possible. And so that is comfortable for the crop and suggests these prices may be a little bit overdone. And in the beans, we still could have a 600 carryout. Non-U.S. soybean buyers have been reluctant buyers of U.S. beans. And whether that's because demand is down because of COVID and the impact on the economy, or they just have sticker shock right now and unwilling to pay these higher prices. So in general, we'll keep going up as long as there's a dry forecast. As we get closer to harvest, we should be nearing some kind of seasonal top. And then we'll be watching any news on the virus, the economy, now the Fed talk about inflation, and just what the USDA says on September 11th. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.